You think my hat looks straight?
It does.
It's been
actually.
crooked lately.
I know. I noticed that when I was editing a couple of episodes
It could
ago.
be my face or the hat. I don't know, but I'm really self-conscious about it now.
I think it was the other hat.
Is it straight right now, though?
Yeah, it's straight right now.
Sure?
It looks good, yeah.
It's probably
We are
straight
here
as hell.
on a Friday night.
Friday night.
Isn't this weird? Like,
Yeah.
for the people that don't know, we record on Saturdays.
Saturday morning.
It's been Saturday mornings for, all of season 2, for sure. Maybe even, for me, it's always kind of been a weekend thing. It's like, that's when the guest is typically most available, you know?
Here we are Friday night, baby.
How was your week?
My week was actually kind of shitty, but not because of work. I actually got sick, like sick as hell. I didn't eat for 3 days. Lost like 9 pounds.
Damn.
I know. This shit was weird, bro.
What'd you have?
I don't know. I didn't go to the doctor.
Flu? What did it feel like?
I think it was the flu.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because I feel like a lot of people have been getting like some sort of the flu lately. But it was like a 6-day thing. Because Friday I felt like my throat was hurting. And then it just got worse and worse. I called out of work.
Did you know anyone that was sick?
Hell no.
Because I know a lot of people that have been getting sick recently.
Really?
And like for me, if I were to get sick, I know exactly who I'd trace it back to. Not even you, just like I know I've been around so many sick people lately, bro. And I feel like it's family. You know what I mean? They'll get it from work and then they'll come bring it home to like other members of my family. And then it just kind of gets like traced around.
Or if you like know any young children, because young children going to school, bro,
Yeah.
like there's so many germs in schools. That's just crazy.
I've dodged a bullet so far.
Yeah.
I think last time I got sick was like sometime last year. So this whole year has been pretty solid so far. Dude, my week, I'm not even going to lie to you. My week was tough, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Like it was just a long week, like doing a lot of work, but then it was like I think I got behind editing the episode. Mm-hmm. So then there was a night, like I still, like that doesn't mean I'm going to like skip the gym. So then I get home, take care of everything I need to take care of, go to the gym, and then come home and start editing the episode. And so then there were nights where I'm going to sleep at like 2, 3 a.m.
That's tough.
Just so y'all know, we go through a lot of shit to put these episodes out for y'all every single week. There's times, so it would have been episode 89. The clips were so good for that episode, so I just kept making clips.
Yeah.
And it kind of backtracked like my pace of starting the next episode for Ramon, last week's episode.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because I noticed myself like taking almost a longer time to edit the episode, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know why whenever I was going to edit the episode, it wasn't like I just threw it all together and like made this shit happen. Like,
do you think because it was just a great episode?
It was a really good, last week's episode was really good. And it's a high profile guest. That's someone we really like to have on the show. Obviously all the guests we have on here are people that we really want to talk to and things like that. But, you know, me and you, we respect these UFC fighters so much. And it's like those conversations are really interesting because they're putting their lives on the line just for their profession. And just when I was editing that episode, I wanted to take my time with it, and I still did. But if I'm taking my time editing an episode on Tuesday, which takes 4 to 6 hours, and then it's got to be up, I got to have it uploading to YouTube by Wednesday, just because that process is so long. And then there's like a 3-hour delay of it going from SD to HD and the whole nine. So it's a long process. This whole week was long. Let's just say that. But we're capping it off with a bang. Because today you went to TBC.
Oh, yeah.
And then tomorrow I'm going to TBC. Possibly Sunday too. But
really?
Shout out Hayden for the tickets. Hayden is a fucking legend.
Shout out my dad for the tickets.
What was it
I actually
like?
had the Comcast tent. Bro, free drinks, free food, AC, couches.
How are you feeling right now? My boy, right now.
I'm straight.
I'll tell you, you're tan.
There was hold on, I ain't done. There was a golf simulator in that bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
And it's only for the Comcast people. So it's not like busy. I'm just out there fucking just golfing. I'm playing golf. Fuck watching golf. I'm playing golf.
You're playing on like the famous hole 17.
So I basically, it actually was hole 17.
That's hilarious.
So I basically was playing at TPC today.
Yeah. Facts.
But no, it was fun. There was a lot of
funny.
people. I saw a lot of people that we used to work with. You remember Big Al?
Oh my gosh,
Albert,
no way.
Albert was
that
there.
dude's got a mean drive.
What's crazy
That's the one
is,
thing I
like,
remember about him.
I'm just walking through the crowd, and I'm not like a tall guy. I'm pretty average. Like I don't stick out or nothing. And I'm just walking, and then this dude is like literally right in front of me, like, and all I see is like his chest. I'm like, holy fuck, that's Al. They call him Big Al. He's a big motherfucker.
He's tall.
But yeah, shout out Al. It was cool seeing him.
That's legendary, bro. Yeah. That's cool. And I've heard a lot of good things about it so far. Like I saw stories from a bunch of people that were out there today. It looks like a good time. Someone already made an ace on 17.
That shit was crazy. And then either right before or right after, he albatrossed.
No way.
It was crazy. He's still like 14th or something.
For the people that don't know that famous hole, like that island green on hole 17 or whatever, that that's got to be one of the
Can you
hardest
clip
holes
it
in
right here?
golf.
Put a picture of
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to put a picture of it right up here. It's one of the hardest holes in golf.
They call
without
it
a
the
doubt.
island green.
And if you look at it, like the way that the slope is on the hole, I don't know if it's just this year or I don't remember noticing it as much last year.
It's
but
still pretty slow.
Bro, if you don't hit it in like that middle zone, like you can't be on the outside. You're going in the water. It's going to roll right into the water, and there's no way to have enough momentum to have the ball like keep going. But no, I'm excited to go tomorrow. There's a bunch of golfers I want to see. Rory's been on fire. Shout out Rory.
Do you know where he's at right now? He was like tied for like 5th or 6th when I got it.
All I know is that yesterday he had 10 birdies
What a goat.
in one round.
Kuchar was there. Matt Kuchar.
Oh, no
He was
way.
doing pretty good.
And who's your favorite golfer right now? There's a couple guys out there that are kind of catching my
I
eye.
don't really follow it like crazy right now. Obviously, I like Rory.
Yeah.
I always follow. I think it's Matt Kuchar.
Yeah, Matt Kuchar.
And
He's
then,
solid.
Who's the like Simku? Some.
Yeah, he's okay. For me,
I just like the variety.
yeah, I'm a big Justin Thomas fan.
Yeah.
He went to the University of Alabama, and I actually ran into him at TPC like maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Really?
I was just following him kind of around, you know what I mean? And then we ended up, like, I guess one of his balls went out of bounds. I was like right next to him, and I was like, "Hey, roll tide," and he kind of like gave me a little fist pump. I was
Did you
like,
pick
"All
up
right."
his ball and throw it back out?
Yeah, I threw it out in the fairway. He was like, he loved it, dude. It was a great icebreaker.
Yeah.
No, but shout out to TPC. I'm really excited to be there tomorrow. When this episode drops, TPC will already be over, but you guys can.
It's a great time.
Yeah, you'll get the recap.
It's
Don't
so
worry.
fun. The traffic sucks though.
Okay,
Let me tell you.
there's no way they can avoid that. Being right there off that road, there's no
Yeah.
way.
It's like a 2-lane road.
Yeah, it's always going to be traffic, but that's the price you put up with. If you want to, like, what you got to do is get there early.
No, what you got to do, this is what I did for the first time ever in my TPC adventures, is taking a shuttle bus. I parked at like Palm Valley Academy or some shit.
I saw that.
And then they had a shuttle bus from there to the TPC, and the bus, they have like lanes for the bus where cars can't go.
Oh,
So clutch, bro. So you just like, and you pull up like in the back, and then you just walk in, you're there.
is it free?
Yeah.
No way.
Completely free. I don't know. I'm
Okay,
like,
that's
okay,
awesome.
bet.
Yeah, then that'll probably be what I do tomorrow. I was planning on Ubering. Okay,
Nah, just drive to that school. Get there kind of early though, because
that's
it
dope.
packed up. Yeah.
I didn't realize that they were doing that this year. I saw like someone was on like a shuttle bus type thing, but I thought that it was just a.
It's so cool, bro. And
Really?
it's free. That's what's
yeah. The
crazy.
fact that it's
Like,
free is
what?
insane because for the people that don't know, it's $120 just for a 1-day ticket.
Yeah.
And then if you do get a parking pass, it's like another $40 or $50.
But it's free. I mean, tip
Yeah.
the driver, I guess.
Did you tip the driver?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then
So
tip your driver.
$5. He had like a jar. Everybody was tipping him.
Okay, so yeah, $5.
So it's not free.
Yeah,
You know, you gotta
but that's
tip.
enough. That's enough.
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I'll pay $5 for it all day.
Yeah.
One thing that I want to talk about before we get into today's episode: Jaguars free agency. Jag's been going crazy in free agency, man.
I feel like our whole team is different.
Yeah, I really
There's
do
a lot
too.
of changes happening.
How do you feel about the Calvin Ridley thing? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that's your
It's
doing.
funny you asked me.
That's your doing.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You had a little bit of some hate in your heart for Calvin
I'm
Ridley
happy.
for a while. No way.
I'm happy.
Are you serious?
I mean, I think if he stayed with Trevor and they built that relationship, that it could have been good. But like,
hey,
fuck him. Fuck him.
that's crazy.
And it's because he went to the Titans. Fuck him.
No, true. Facts. And for the people that don't know, Joey had Calvin Ridley on his fantasy team, and it did not go well. That you picked him in the second round, I believe, and that was just.
I really wanted him.
Yeah, you
I
did.
really was banking on
No,
him. and I
that's the
kept
thing.
him the
You were
whole
his biggest.
season.
Yeah, you did, and you were his biggest fan in the early going, and he kind of let you down a little bit.
Shout out Evan Ingram. Thank you. Fuck.
Okay, we're not going back to this.
Yeah,
yet.
we're
We
done,
spent the whole
we're done,
episode because if you guys want to hear about the fantasy league, go back and check out that fantasy league celebration episode.
I wasn't last.
Yeah, he wasn't last barely.
Broadway sucks.
All right, here we go.
Jingle bells, dingle smells. Okay, I'm done.
Today's guest, for the people that don't know, today's guest is the winner of our giveaway that we ran.
Congratulations. Do
Yeah,
the
So I will say this, man. Nonetheless, I'm very excited to talk to today's guest. You know, believe it or not, I know so many people who are fans of this guy, and his Spotify numbers are crazy. He clearly is putting out music that people want to listen to. Doing the research for today's guest was really interesting as well. It was like a genre that I don't typically listen to. You know what I mean? Like for me, like I'll listen to rap, but it's like that. Not slower rap, but like sometimes some West Coast shit. I'll listen to. It's like the main people. You know what I mean? I'm not listening to like a lot of underground rap and things like that, unless they're friends or people that have been on the show. But checking out his music, I was like, okay, I can kind of get with some of this, bro. And there's clips of him, you know, performing live, and I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like people
love him.
Yeah, people love this guy. So I'm really excited to get him in here and talk about, you know, why people love him, honestly. All right, you want to get into win of the week?
Let's do it.
All right, win of the week.
You go first this time. Or you want to do shootout, rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins goes first.
I like that.
Just 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck you, go.
All right, so my win of the week, it's kind of an odd win of the week because, for me, I don't really like doing this activity.
Yeah.
But when I've been drinking, let's just say, and I'm not saying like, crazy, if I've had a few drinks in me, for some reason, that vape be hitting.
Uh-oh.
I would tell you right now. And when I'm sober, like throughout the week, when I'm not drinking, it's just like when I'm out with the boys or whatever, like that vape, bro. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a big vape guy. I mean, you know this.
You talking about nicotine?
Nicotine. I've never bought a vape.
Yeah, Nick doesn't do nicotine.
I've never bought a vape. I've never really been like, I mean, you know how it is, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a big vaper.
Yeah.
I couldn't really get into it. And when, Juuls were a big thing, that shit always made me cough and like just not a big
Pussy
vape guy.
line. That's cool.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know about that. Brother. But I'm not going to lie to you. Going out,
hitting that bitch when you're
go
drunk?
out to go out with the boys, you know what I mean? Get a few drinks in your system. For some reason, dude, that fucking vape is calling my name. I don't know what it is. People talk about that nicotine buzz. I'm like, bro, I feel it.
Especially when you're drunk.
Yeah, that shit was pretty lit, bro. So my win of the week goes out to hitting the vape while you're drunk.
That's actually a very relatable.
I don't know what it is. Like, it just, when it happened, I was like, it's so weird because I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to
Did you hit it or were you like...
My whole thing is, no, I was smacking that bitch. Really? Here's the thing. Yeah, I was once I realized I like it, I was like, I'm ripping the fuck out of this thing.
Yeah.
Did have my throat kind of like the next morning, kind of like feeling dry and shit. But, for me, honestly, the way that I'd been in the past is like, I don't really like smoking, to be honest. I just like the effects.
What it does.
Yes. Yeah, you know what I mean? So for me, it's like if the vape was really nothing that I even had an interest to really get into. Like, obviously, I'd hit it, when you're young and shit. Like, if anyone had a vape, I would just like, if they offer me the vape, typically I'm going to say no. But there'll be times where it's like, if we're just chilling, I'll rip the vape or something like that. Or if it's got you're like, try this flavor or whatever.
I'm
going
to
get
you on the Zins.
Dude, that's the thing is I'm not even a big nicotine guy. Like, I don't need it. And the thing is, I don't want to get into like the habit. Like, you see some of these guys where they can't go without the vape.
Boys wake up in the morning, pop a Zin, hit the vape.
Yeah. And I'm not even like that. Like, so for me, it's like, I don't want to start a habit that isn't even there, if that makes sense.
I feel you.
But
it is good when you're drunk.
I was going to say, I want to try the Zins when I'm drunk, for sure. So shout out vaping when you're drunk.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if anyone can relate to that. I'm glad you can, because I was just like, for me, when it happened, I was like, what the fuck? This is kind of fire. Win of the week for sure.
All right, my win of the week. You might think I'm annoying for it just because we just talked about it, but it's TPC. Just because there was a moment where I'm laying there in that fucking soft ass grass. Let me tell you, this grass is like no grass you've ever touched.
You got really tan today.
I'm literally just laying in this grass.
Yeah.
Just soaking it all in, bro. Because all I hear is drivers going off and everybody drinking and cheering. And then it's just me just laying in the grass. I was drunk at this point. I was fucked up. We had free drinks. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
So I'm just laying there in the grass. I'm like, damn, this shit is nice. I love the time of year. TPC is fun. It brings so many people together and it's always such a great turnout.
Facts.
And it's getting warmer. It's just it's like a good shift in the year. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
So shout out TPC.
That's actually, because a lot of the times, your weekends have kind of been, you haven't really been, I mean, you've been doing stuff on the weekends, but it's just been kind of doing your own thing. And you've got stuff you got to take care of at your house or do whatever the fuck it is, bro. So it's nice that you're kind of able to get out there and do something for Joey. You know what I mean? Go out there, have a little boys' day and shit. Especially shout out Pops as well.
Yeah, shout out
for
Pops.
taking you in there and getting you tickets and shit. Let's jump into today's episode.
Let's do it.
I'm really excited for this
Me
one.
too.
This is episode 91 going down right now. Yo, what is up, OGs? We are here, episode 91 of the OG Sessions pod going down right now. I got my brother, Joey Allen.
Yo.
In the building, ladies and gentlemen. He is tan. He is drunk.
I'm not done.
He is ready for you all.
And you know what I am?
It's a joke.
Happy to be here.
He is very happy to be here.
Slightly tipsy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joey is not drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Let's get that clear.
I don't do that.
But, TPC is an all-day event. He started early, so now he's in a good place.
Yes.
And I'm excited for today's episode.
Me too. It's a big one.
So, first ever weekday episode.
Mm-hmm.
Something that, honestly, we may need to start doing a little bit more of.
And this is a contest winner episode.
Contest winner episode.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to this person for, entering the contest. Shout out to everyone that did enter the episode giveaway.
So many people.
But I'll tell you, it would have just been a matter of time before we got this guest in here for a show.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people that are kind of on the radar that were like, it's got to, the connection's got to happen organically. Mm-hmm. So sometimes, you know how it goes. We got guests booked out all the way until fucking June. So it's one of those things where you just want it to be organic. You want it to be perfect timing. Not every single guest you want to just cold call, like reach out to them and do whatever. But dude, I'm excited for today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming underground rapper Billy Winfield.
What's up?
The man
in the building.
Yes, bro, sir. The
Happy
motion man.
here.
How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's been a good week.
You've been doing some big things. Really excited to have you on the show.
I appreciate it. I'm excited to be here.
I want to know for all the people out there, who is Billy Winfield?
The man, the myth, the legend.
Straight up, baby. Florida boy all
Florida
day.
boy at heart, you know what I'm saying? But the man, you know what I mean?
That boy.
I don't want to sound, you know what I'm saying, arrogant or anything, but I be knowing I'm the man sometimes, you know what I mean? It feel good.
In the city, bro, a lot of people will know about you. You draw a crazy crowd whenever you're performing live.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's over like 4,000, 5,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Dude's got motion.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that like us, like Spotify is like our like fourth biggest platform.
Yeah.
And so typically you can go on someone's Spotify and kind of see like if they've actually got music that's doing numbers, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, no.
And I'll be honest, like your style of music, I've listened to like all different kinds of hip hop, but it's more like the mainstream shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like lately I've been in like a little house music vibe.
Oh,
Low
yeah.
key, I can get down to like some if it's the right country song, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on
shout out-
now. I like country.
I'm not even gonna
Bro,
lie. Like,
I can't even lie. My fiance got me on like the old school country. You know what I'm saying? Some Johnny Cash and fucking Dolly Parton and shit.
What about
you know
Garth
what I mean?
Brooks? You like Garth Brooks?
Yeah, he not bad.
Oh, yeah.
I would say he not bad.
Yeah.
A lot of the like early thousands country is just like kind of where I fall off.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It just
Willie Nelson?
Oh yeah.
Come
on.
Yeah, gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Legend. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
for sure. There's
He a flower legend, we'll say.
no. I'm
You
like,
like
honest,
you like Luke Bryan?
I fuck with Luke Bryan.
Oh God, of course he fucks with Luke Bryan.
Brother, I told you I like the basics. The basics.
Yeah, I feel
Luke
you.
Bryan, dude. Luke Bryan.
He's got
a.
there's one song, do I? I'll give him that. That's it. That's it. I'll give him that. That's the one he can have.
But-
Y'all be fucking with the 80s? Like rock?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Like who?
Like Rush?
Shit, maybe.
I don't know about Rush.
Me
Shit.
either.
See,
Like,
maybe I don't.
See, you
fuck
say
with
okay. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I guess I don't. Or see, for me, it's all like the only thing I'll really dive into, and it'd be like some where I'll go and like find some underground artists or things like that. Is, there's some bands that I'll fuck with, but mostly like rappers, you know.
No, I feel that.
But a lot of the songs that they're making are just like that same like what is it like stoner rap or like drill rap, where it's just like the same,
Yeah.
whatever. But dude, your energy in your songs, like it makes you want to run through a brick wall.
I'll be making some kind of aggressive music.
For
Not
sure.
too aggressive, but it get a little aggressive. You know
Where do you think that stems from?
fucking childhood trauma. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Type shit. But yeah, no, fuck it. It's good to get it out because like I'm like a happy person. You know what I'm saying? But like that's why I feel like I'm a happy person because I'm able to channel that aggression positively. You know what I mean through the music, and then like could be helping some other person who's going through some shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a good outlet to get that aggression out. You know what I'm saying?
It's cool that a lot of people do fuck with your music. You know what I mean? Because the look that people originally get, like we were just talking about this before we started recording, it's like the man's got the Florida grill in. And did you have like the full set at one point?
Yeah, I had the full
say.
set for like 6 years, and then ironically last May I went to the movies and saw 65. Actually, I remember what movie it was because I was pissed as fuck afterwards. Remembering I fucking just lost my shit. Fucking had my cozy pants on. It was like 12:30 showing, so it was like late as fuck. I'm ready to chill. You know what I mean? Fucking snuck some candy in. Fucking unzipped it, pulled the candy out, and I took my gold out, put it in my little retainer case, put it in my pocket, leaned back in the chair. It was history.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gone.
I know that.
You didn't zip them back up?
No. I fucked up. That was
That's
tragic.
what the zipper's for.
I was low-key really pissed, but it ironically happened around the same time I started therapy, so it was like I was able to, you know what I mean, not be so fucking mad. Because I remember being like, damn, but I was like, it's my fault. You know what I mean? I gotta go get another set, you know what I mean, type shit. So fucking went and got the other top set, and I was gonna get the bottoms at the time, but I was like, the price they said, I was like, I'm gonna just stick with the tops right now. You know what I mean?
The tops go hard for sure. I think if I were to have either one, it'd probably be the tops.
Yeah, it was.
I kind of like the bottoms.
Really?
If I were to get them, I get the bottoms.
So back in the day when I first got them, I first got my tops. You know what I mean? And fucking, it was like it was perfect. And then when I hit 21, I was like, you know, I'm gonna bless myself. I'm gonna go get my bottoms now. And then it was nice that I could either take the tops out and then just have the bottoms in if I'm trying to be like a businessman, professional and whatnot.
Yeah.
Or if I'm on some Florida shit, I just stick them both in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And fucking, we in go mode.
Did you have a specific inspiration for that? Was there anyone that stood out to you, like whether it was in music or whatever, where they had the golds?
So it was actually, God, I can't remember his name. It was one of my old clients, we'll say. He had a set, and he was like a short little Mexican dude. Did not look like he would have golds. And when he smiled, fucking bitch was blinging. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm on that shit.
I want that.
I was like, I want that shit right there. You know what I mean? That was probably 2016.
That's funny.
Yeah, like a minute ago.
It's funny now, like I feel like everyone in Florida, every rapper in Florida at least, is trying to do the gold thing, or they'll do all diamonds.
Now everybody got them. The diamonds are more south, and then like a lot of like West Coast Texas, like Dirty South type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They always get the diamond encrusted. That, you know, Paul Wall originated that shit over in fucking like Texas and shit. So it's like it's a lot more over there.
You don't like
the
the diamonds?
No, I fuck with the diamonds, but it's just classic gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The classic gold you can't beat. You know what I mean? It always looked good.
Yeah.
For sure. And Lil Wayne got the permanent diamonds. So, I mean, that was kind of like, when he did that, I think a lot of people were kind of shocked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I thought about getting perms, but I probably won't. You know?
Yeah. It's
nice to be able to take them out.
Right. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking
do you sleep with them in?
Nah. Yeah, you're not supposed to sleep with them in.
Okay,
fucking,
word. I was going to say
bad for your teeth.
True. Makes sense.
So like all throughout the day you're wearing them?
Not usually I'll pop them in if I'm popping out. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So fucking if I'm just chilling in the crib, I don't need to wear them. You know what I mean? Fucking or like sometimes I'll pop them in if I go to the grocery store. If I'm feeling myself, you know what I mean? I'm like I'm in a good mood. I'll pop them in. But like other than that, I don't really care unless I'm at the shows because everybody's like, you got to see them in and whatnot. So I'm like switching the character.
I like it, bro,
you know
for sure. Do you feel like you do kind of play a character with this music shit? Like superhero type shit where you kind of got like a persona? In
a way. But also it's like, it's still me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things trying to find hard to balance what like where you are, you know what I'm saying? So like fucking channeling that balance and being able to keep control, like that's how you know it's like we on that shit, but also like we peaceful, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Like, I'm a happy dude, you know what I mean? Fucking.
You rap like, it's just like confidence music. Like, it's something you play in the car when you're just trying to turn up and like fucking feel yourself for a second, you know what I mean? And just get like lit as fuck.
No cap, I'm my favorite rapper, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
good.
It's been one of those things where it's like, I just be listening to my shit. And again, I don't want to sound arrogant because people take this shit as, damn, he sound arrogant, but you got to be your biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? Confidence sells type shit. And like, my shit raw, you know what I mean? So I be fucking with the shit. I be bumping that shit and I be like, damn, man. I really became my favorite rapper now. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, it's just lit.
And clearly, like, you're a lot of other people's favorite rapper as well.
Yeah,
so that's got to be a humbling experience.
Yeah, there's been a few times, because, like, again, just trying to find that balance. On the day-to-day, I just be feeling like a normal dude. You know what I mean? So, like, tour season comes around, and, like, when you do shows in the city, everybody, like, all your homies are there and whatnot, so everybody kind of know you and whatnot, and they're like, they're happy to see you, but also it's like, yeah, we just saw them the other day. You know what I mean? Type shit. But like out of state fans, oh, bro, it be feeling like different. You know what I mean? So fucking, like there was one time in like Salt Lake City, this big bitch came up and was like literally shaking. She was like, bro, your set had me fucking lit. She was like, I hopped in the mosh pit. I was like, damn.
I was going to ask, do you typically have the mosh pit at all your shows?
Yeah, most of them. You know what I mean?
Does that shit get crazy?
It do be getting crazy. I think one of the craziest ones, I did a show with Lil Pump back before like Lil Pump. Like It was like when he was like first coming up. This was like
Really?
2016, 2017, and fucking shit was sold out. This was at 1904. Bunch of 12 to 17-year-olds. I'm like, we're just kind of like looking over everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they was getting down, you know what I mean? They ended up having like a little brawl with the fucking security afterwards. It was like 6-on-3, you know what I mean? These fucking little kids. Yeah, I was
That's
like, this
funny.
shit is wild. Like, that shit was funny.
That's hilarious.
That was a good night, though. That was a good night.
Didn't
So-
we have somebody on here that went to jail with Lil Pump or something like that?
That's hilarious.
No, you're talking about. Oh my God, you are an animal. You're talking about. You're talking about the dude that was in jail with XXX and.
Oh, true. And also, while I fucked up the whole subject, I got something else. That boy said, "Pop them in when I'm popping out." Put that shit on a t-shirt.
That shit kind of hard.
Put that
That's
shit on
a
a
good
fucking t-shirt.
I like
Because I
that.
did
You know
just
what
drop
I'm
that
saying?
song "Popping Out" with Black Smurf and my brother Darby. You know what I mean?
That
So
shit's
fucking-
actually.
Pop them in when I'm popping
Joey the
out.
rapper
Put that
in
shit
this
on a
bitch.
Hey, that's
t-shirt.
lit. That's lit. That's
actually
good.
was
I'm gonna
clean.
put that in my notes. I give full credit. Tight shit.
That's
it's
funny.
Y'all was just talking about X. My homie did his face tats.
Really?
Yeah,
No way.
Ichabod Veins. He was in members only. Fucking. He's like fucking older white dude. Fucking big ass dreads. Fucking
Yeah.
got the scythe on his face tatted. Yeah, he did all his face tats.
Damn,
That's
that's
crazy.
Yeah, fucking. That's my dog. You know what I mean? He always show love. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Do you have any tats?
No.
Really?
Surprisingly, yeah.
That is surprising.
Yeah, I went straight for the golds.
Got to do it.
Do you
'Cause, like,
want any tats?
Honestly, no, because like a lot of white rappers, they get yatted the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I just was like, fuck it. I'm gonna be different. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Fucking just keep the golds.
Yeah.
Type shit. But I definitely have a lot of people come up and they're like, damn, what kind of tattoos you got? I'm like, I ain't got nothing. Usually I got a long sleeve on.
That's
you know
kind of
what I
a
mean?
flex to say, though. I mean, like,
Yeah. Type shit. I don't mind them, but like, I just don't got them. You know what I
For
mean?
sure. Do you how long have you been growing the hair out for? Have you always had like the long hair as a kid?
So when I would get in trouble, which is quite often, with fucking I get my hair cut. My dad was a military man, so he'd be like, "Nah, gotta cut the shit." So fucking, once I moved out, no, that shit was growing.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
And it's funny though, because my dad's a rocker now, and he be talking about that shit. He'd be like, "I'm so sorry I had to do that shit." Like
Yeah.
he's like, "I just had to be a parent," but I'm like, "I understand."
Yeah.
at least it came back around.
Yeah, no,
sure.
100%. He a drummer still,
When was the last
Hell
time you
yeah.
got a haircut?
so I be trimming it.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I could split the dead ends off. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
Keep it looking nice.
Keep it looking nice.
Less frizzy.
Hey, drop that conditioner plug for the people out there.
What is it? It's OGX.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
OGX. That shit's good.
Hit him up for the commercial
It
right quick.
smell good.
The Head and Shoulders gonna be calling ASAP.
Yeah, type shit.
That's funny.
Hit my line. We'll take the sponsorship.
Bring that bag.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, I definitely want to get back to the music thing. Who were some of your favorite people that you enjoyed performing with? Because you've gone on tour with all kinds of crazy people.
Yeah, I've
bro.
been on tour quite a few times. My favorite is my brother Mark Battles. You know what I mean? Fucking, he really the one who fucking morphed me into kind of the beast I am, because I've always been kind of like under that wing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm like watching him every time, because that's what I always do. I'll be observing a lot, like behind the scenes. You know what I mean? See what other people are doing. See what I can do. Like if I can do it better, you know what I mean?
sure.
Fucking, or if I could just pick, because not everybody's formula is the same, but you can kind of dissect other people's formulas and kind of navigate it to your own type shit. So fucking, I would just watch him, and the way he would move the crowd, it was different. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I was alone on tour. Where like most of the tours, none of my homies are with me. You know what I mean? If it's like singular out of state shows where they can get like the days off, because like they all work. You know what I mean? So like they would like be like, yeah, I can make this one, but like a whole tour, they can't be doing that shit. So fucking like on the tours, it'd just be me. So I had to like really turn myself into a fucking good performer, because it was like, you can't be having the crowd dead. You know what I mean? And then like again, watching all my favorite artists, see how they would get the crowd moving. I'm like, I want that. I need to be that type shit. So fucking, I just got on that shit. You know what I mean? Fucking started applying the shit. And it was a little weird at first, you know what I mean? Because like stepping out of that comfort zone and then like just leveling up. But like now I be walking on the crowd and shit. And like,
Yeah,
it
what-
could be a city I ain't even got a fan in, and they'll still hold me up. You know what I mean?
What's the secret for that?
Confidence.
True.
I be fucking with myself so hard on stage that it makes people want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? So fucking, it'd be like, whether it be fucking 5-10 people or 1,500 people. You know what I mean? You're gonna get the same Billy set type shit. Like I'm still gonna go just as hard. You know, them 5 people gonna hold me up. You know what I mean? Type shit. I'll make it happen.
Them boys better be strong, boy.
Or my fiance will step in and she'll make sure them boys, because she'll act like she go in to hold me up, and then all the dudes will be like, oh, we can't have her trying to hold her. You know what I mean? They want to feel more manly. So she use that shit to her benefit. You know what I mean? She be lit.
Because it's crazy. You get the crowd so fired up. You know, that was one thing that I noticed when I was doing research for this episode. I was like, every time this dude's doing a live show, like the crowd is going like insane.
Because look, I also, again, like we were talking about on that authenticity level, like for me, you gotta throw, as an artist, especially a rapper, if you like want to be the best, you gotta throw a good show. And I see a lot of like more so internet rappers, you know what I mean, where it's like they're popping, and it's not that their music ain't bad, but they're just not necessarily the best live performers, you know what I mean? Fucking kind of just sitting there standing around, you know what I mean? Fucking females shaking their ass on stage and shit. Like, they're not really performing. The people there, they want to get hyped, you know what I mean? So fucking like it I feel like helps me get separated from that, because like it like weeds out the good performers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So fucking like a lot of times if I'm not co-headlining and someone has to go after me, it's usually a pretty sad time.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
It can go both ways. You know what I mean?
It'd be great if you went on tour with like a band, like a heavy metal band, bro. Because
my team has talked about that. You know what I mean?
Just because I think that like that is a person that, or like a group of people that would be able to kind of follow you up.
Yeah, my dad be considering us like a punk rock version of rap. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Shit.
That's a great description. Yeah. That actually is like a very, very accurate.
Do you like that or no?
No, I love it.
Okay, bad.
You know what I mean? Because it's like it's different. You know what I mean? Fucking and then like it's just something that we didn't have growing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So like having it now,
just
and
do your own.
Being a part of it is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's evolution.
Has there ever been a time where you got nervous on stage?
Oh yeah, of course. It's been times where like I was headlining and I still got nervous. You know what I mean? Like usually I'll say if I don't get nervous, it's not going to be a good show.
Right.
Which is rare. You know what I mean? But there's been, of course, we've all had our shares, and that's how you get to this point. You got to have a lot of failures. You know what I mean? So fucking, there's been a lot of shows where I wasn't keeping shit moving, and it was like, damn, it hurt, but it makes you want that more. So you just got to learn. You know what I mean? So fucking, it made me hungry to learn. And now if I get nervous, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a real good night.
That's dope. Like, it's good that it fuels you.
Yeah. Because
I feel like it can be your worst enemy. Like, it's especially if you're doing something like that, bro, where you're up there and you kind of have this persona of a Billy Winfield show is going to be,
it's gonna be gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an event.
If my team is there, which most of the time they are, we'll pop out the confetti and shit, you know what I mean? Fucking mid-set, pop that shit out. People love confetti and whatnot. And then, the water bottle trick and whatnot. We've been talking about some other shit we're going to break out. We're not going to discuss it.
T-shirt gun in that motherfucker.
Fog machines?
Fog machines.
You do have the fog machines.
Strobe lights.
Strobe lights, it depends on the venue.
I mean, come on. It's a live show.
Yeah, type shit.
For sure. Definitely strobes.
There's some ideas I got, but I'm not going to say them because I don't want anyone to take them. I haven't implemented them yet. You know what I mean? So fucking some of the future shows is going to be lit.
You've also, besides just performing with dope artists, you've also made music with a ton of like legendary artists as well. Like
fucking
Currency caught my eye right away whenever I was going through your music. I was like, dude, that's wild.
Yeah, that shit is wild. Thanks to Mark Battles. You know what I mean? Again, that's my brother. Fucking, he was like, he hit me up. He was like, hey, bro, I need you on this shit. Like, get on this shit. I was like, all right, word. You know what I mean? Like, put me on. So fucking, fucking sent that verse through. And it's funny because it was a completely different beat at first. And Battles hit me. He was like, hey, bro, like, you snapped on this beat. Like, we kind of got to change the beat a little. Like, you know what I mean? It was a little softer. He was like, but like, we kind of, I want to make this a little more up-tempo now. He was like, I had to rewrite my shit.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So fucking, like, he rewrote his shit, fucking sent over the new shit with all the shit lined up, and it was beautiful. Because it wasn't too much different, because it was the same producer, Young One, DJ Young One. He's another one of the tour homies, and fucking he did his thing on that shit.
Yeah, he slid on that motherfucker. Y'all both did for sure.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Was he your favorite artist you've like made a song with?
Yeah, growing up, there's a few other ones that like I have in the works right now, like Issa Gold fucking from the Underachievers.
Oh, dude.
Legendary.
Yeah.
You feel me? So fucking, I've been waiting on this shit for like, no cap, like 3 years, almost, about 3 years. But we still in touch. Whatnot. I actually just was talking to him the other day. He's, gonna wrap this shit up. But as soon as that bitch drop, I'm so ready for that shit. Because that was like one of my childhood heroes, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Fucking the Underachievers, they fucking killed that shit. Flatbush Zombies, all them boys. You
You've got a lot of songs with Mark Battles, too.
Yeah. No, me and him got quite a few shit. I actually just sent him some shit.
Which one's your favorite with you guys you have that's out?
It's one of my songs called We All Sleep with Demons in the Closet.
Word.
Yeah, no, because that's
Sounds like some punk rock.
Yeah.
It's a banger, but he also snapped on that bitch. Like, he came in hot, and I was like, let's go. Like, he always come in hot, but like, he came in like steamy on this shit, type shit. Like, it was lit. You know what I mean? So I was like, this is my favorite one.
Do you have a personal favorite song by yourself?
I got a few.
Which one?
It depends on my mood. You know what I'm saying? So like Shiver, one of my favorite ones to perform just in general. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it's just so dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It gives me such a good feeling on stage when I hear the beat and whatnot. But like fucking, I got some other shit that's like unreleased that I just be bumping on the daily, and I'll forget that it's not released until like she say something and fucking I'm like, oh, damn, I do need to drop this. I just be you know what I mean? It just get away. I'll be like, oh damn. Once I finish it, like mixing it and whatnot, it's out of my head.
Yeah,
so
for
it's
sure.
Fucking, I need to start sending to my brother and be like, hey, as soon as I'm done with this, like you just go ahead and plan the drop. You know what I mean? Because like, again, that shit just be fucking ADHD.
I'm a big fan of On.
Oh yeah, well I don't know,
like
Jeffrey.
that one too.
That shit slap.
Yeah,
bro.
no, that one fucking is one of my favorites for sure, because that one you really get to see and hear within the song and the video the progression that like this journey has been. You know what I mean? Type shit. Because like again, there's been so many times where it's just been me. I have my back. You know what I mean? So fucking like I've had some good help from a lot of good people, but like, at the end of the day, you're always the one who's there for yourself. So fucking that's like, what that song was about, and I just really felt that shit. You know what I mean? And then, I don't know, Jeffrey, he just be snapping. You know what I mean? That's one of the homies. So like, I had to get him on that show. I was like, that shit, he snapped on this shit. And then we did that video at one of the shows.
Oh, word. Okay, I was going to ask about the video. It was like, it's a solid video, bro.
Yeah, that shit was lit. I think...
When did you make that?
That was... so a lot of shit, again, just be in the vault. You know what I mean? So we shot that video, I want to say, not last year. No, it was last year.
Okay.
The last time they slid through town, I want to say it was like April of 2022, actually.
Yeah,
that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
It's crazy,
Coming up.
bro.
Damn, that's crazy. Time flies.
Yeah.
The time flies. It doesn't even feel that long ago. You know what I mean?
And it's funny how, your growth over this process has been, like, I feel like over the last 6 months in particular, you've been really pushing some shit.
Yeah, no, it's been it's been time. The vault is open, you know what I mean? Fucking, I've got so much shit in the vault that, like, I just sat on. I was sleeping on myself, you know what I mean? So, like, I got this project called Failed to Load, and I'm about to drop that on my birthday, because my birthday's on a Friday. It's June 7th, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So fucking... I just got to send it in, and because that bitch has been finished, again, like 2 years. But it's one of those projects where it's like, it's one of my best pieces. So, like, I just never wanted it to go.
How many songs
to
are on it?
7.
Isn't there like a scale, projects and albums?
Yeah, EPs. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think it depends on, it's like a time limit. So it's not like the number of projects.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like the overall time length of
This
like
one
all
would
the
be
songs.
like a short one because it's 18 minutes.
Oh,
it's
word,
like
okay.
18 to 19 minutes. It's long enough for you to roll a blunt and smoke with your homies.
True.
You know what I mean? Because that's
Perfect.
how the project is intended. It's supposed to be listened from start to finish. And my fiance actually, I got her to do like the Siri voice for it. You know what I mean?
that's lit.
Ties the whole project together, every song. You know what I mean? So fucking like, if y'all hear that voice, that's my fiance.
Congratulations, by the way. You guys
It doesn't
just-
hear. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's lit. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, that's cool.
Been a
I
long
saw
time
you
coming.
posted about it not that long ago, and I was like, hey, shout out to
Ride or
him.
die.
One thing that I was going to ask you about, like, obviously, you mentioned it before. Are you a big smoker? Is it
Oh,
smoking
yeah.
over drinking?
Yeah. No, I smoking over drinking, but I also like getting crossfaded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love fucking drinking and smoking a blunt. You know what I mean?
Word.
Fucking like, that's like, I gotta have a, ooh,
You like hitting the nicotine? You like hitting the nicotine when you're drunk?
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah. That's the only time you'll catch me hitting my girl's vape. You know
That's
what I
so
mean?
funny.
Bro, that's exactly what I said. I'm not a vapor. I don't be vaping like that at all.
You know what I mean? Fucking if I'm not allowed to smoke in the club or something, you know what I mean? Fucking, I'll be like, God damn it, let me just hit this vape real quick. And then when you lit, I just need that like fucking like
the burn.
Yeah, exactly. It just feel good. You know what I mean?
No, that shit's funny. Yeah, I noticed that like this past week, and I was like, damn, it's actually my win of the week. I think like that should be hitting. I've never actually bought a blunt or a vape.
Yeah, no, me neither.
No, I've never actually bought a vape.
Yeah,
that's one thing. I've never bought one.
I moved a bunch of them fucking weed vapes back in the day, but them bitches were fucking.
Hey, them bitches be hitting too. I ain't gonna hold
After
it.
them bitches went fucking. What was it? The E shit, the vitamin E that they were adding in. It was fucking up people's lungs and whatnot. We're like, no.
I heard about that. I wasn't big on like obviously smoking the weed vapes all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if someone had one of those things, it's like just one hit off that thing, bro, would have me fucking.
Yeah, if they're dispensary ones, I'll tap it.
Word for
you
sure.
You know what I mean? Because I know it's official, but the street ones I try to stay away from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because like.
Sketchy.
Yeah, it's just sketchy.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
When did you start making music?
16.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
When you were 16 or 2016?
No, when I was 16.
Damn, okay.
So,
and how old are you now?
Turning 28.
Okay,
I'll be 28 this year.
12 years of this shit, man.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time in the making. That's what people don't see.
What was your biggest lesson?
Consistency. You know what I mean? Fucking, it can either be your fucking best friend or it could be your enemy. You know what I mean? Fucking, you just gotta be good. You know what I mean? Keeping consistent with the work. You know what I mean? Because there be times where like I'll drop some huge shit and then like I'll be like, oh, yeah, I can relax, and it's like, no, you can't. Got to do that shit 10 more times. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to break myself out of that like mindset. You know what I mean? Fucking.
I agree with that because with like I've noticed, especially with Joey's progression. Like, he hopped on the pod around episode 51.
Yeah.
And he is a totally different host now, bro.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, you would have no idea. Like, you go back in a good way. Like,
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah.
like
Appreciate
he's
you.
improved a lot. Like, just in this short span of, like, it doesn't even take a lot of consistency, but every single time you drop a project or every time we drop an episode or whatever it is, you notice that growth. I mean, it's
and you got to be dedicated.
Yeah.
You got to actually want this shit. You know what
I cannot go back and listen to my early days podcast episodes. That's the thing is, like, if you go on like Spotify and listen to my early shit, it's like I'm a totally different host now, and you learn things. Like, it's trial and error. Like, you learn it by doing it, you know? And I think it's the same thing with music in a way.
Oh, 100%. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've failed so many times. You know what I mean? We all have. And, like, a lot of people don't want you to see the failure because, like, they're like, it's a flex. But, like, at the same time, it's like, no, we want to see that failure because it's relatable. You know what I mean? Like, we all in the struggle. Just admit that shit. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's not a bad thing to be in the struggle. It's the fucking way shit is in the U.S. You know what I mean? Like, fucking talk about that shit. People can relate to that shit. So,
what's your proudest what's your proudest moment as a music artist? Almost butchered that one.
No, you did. Sorry.
Facts.
my biggest moment.
Proudest moment.
Proudest moment is probably
like something you did.
Like in music.
Yeah.
Billy Marks.
Word.
Yeah, Billy Marks 100%. That's my brother now, and that was like my favorite pro skateboarder growing up. So fucking like being able to fucking have that relationship with him now is crazy because I'm like, man, like this is my dog. So like any moments where like there was this one time, y'all know who Big Cat is?
From Barstool?
No, from
Robin
fucking
Big.
Yeah, Robin Big.
Yeah.
Fucking,
word.
Is Rob Dyrdek's cousin?
Yeah.
So fucking Big Cat is also one of the homies. He actually just got a shirt.
No way.
Sent him a shirt and he posted it on his story. But that's what I was about to get
dope.
at. Billy Marks had texted me a picture. He was like, "Yo, we in Brazil. Big Cat wearing your shirt." And like it was one of those moments where I was like, "Damn, I'm really doing this shit." And it helped because like it was low key also one of those moments where I was like. One of those weeks where I'm like, am I doing enough? You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then that shit was just like a little universal reminder.
It's like validation.
You needed that sign.
I definitely did, but at the same time, if it wasn't that sign, it would have been another sign. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's usually how it works. You know what I mean? Because like, bro, shit is so disheartening whenever like, because I don't buy views. You know what I mean? I'm not a clout chaser or nothing. So like, it's like being a genuine and authentic person. It takes a little longer. You know what I mean? But real recognize real. You know what I mean? And then like we in this for the longevity. So fucking I don't care if I'm not in the moment right now. I'll be in the moment in in due time type shit. We gonna get there.
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to feed the grandkids type shit.
And whenever this episode drops, you're going to have a project that's dropping in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And that's Open Shop.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that for a minute.
Yeah.
What went into making that song for you?
So
you dropped a few snippets, but for the most part, no one knows.
That's
what
with
the song is.
with the homies Holy Smoke. It's me, HSR Finesse, and High Priest, which is John. He's the producer, but also the DJ for Holy Smoke. He'd be like the man behind the scenes for them. And fucking, he just slid through. They both slid through to the crib one day, and we was just sitting there. He's like, yo, I got this beat. I was like, I fuck with this beat. Like, let's go back to back on it. You know what I mean? So it's a back to back track. It's no hook. Just me and Finesse going back to back.
Nice.
Fucking just
Damn, that's
eating
dope.
shit. You know what I mean? It's a banger too. You know what I mean?
Do you prefer to make music like tracks like that where it's just where you just go as opposed to doing like
it's easier, but there is times where like I'll like find a good ass hook like within myself, and I'm like, oh, this is like where my lighter at. Where My Lighter At is like one of my catchiest songs. You know what I mean?
For
so
sure.
fucking anytime I'm out and about, people are like, hey, where my lighter at? Or they'll be like, yeah, because that's what I'll be doing on the track. You know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah. You know what I mean? So fucking at the shows, fucking fans will be at like out of state fans will be like, hey Billy, yeah. You know what I mean? They just want to hear it and whatnot. And it's just one of them funny moments. You know what I mean? Them make me happy type shit.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. It's like your own ad lib.
Yeah, exactly. But there was another moment. I'm gonna get back to we was talking about the like crazy moments, bro. Y'all know who Warren G is? Fucking Regulators.
Oh yeah,
Mount
of
Up.
course.
Yeah.
So my brother Battles, he got a feature from him. So fucking like that was on tour. Like that was the tour of 2019. So like fucking got to be in the lab with fucking Warren G. Smoking fucking papers with him, you know, cause he smoked blunts. I fucking rolled a blunt or I rolled a wood and I passed it to him, and he was like. And at first I was like, this dude don't like me. You know what I mean? He don't want to hit my shit. But then he was like, nah, I just don't smoke tobacco. So he fucking rolled a paper and passed that bitch around. I was like, all right.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
This shit was crazy. It was definitely, because like, that was one of the first rap songs I ever heard.
Did you feel starstruck when you met him?
No. Surprisingly, he was a normal ass dude. You know what I mean? So it was more like beautiful because like walking into his setup out in LA, it was like out on the outskirts of LA. It was like fucking strip mall, you know what I mean? Ghetto ass strip mall, look run down, look like nothing was like no business was running. Fucking open the door, you walk in, got a little door pad and whatnot for the second room, so it was like fucking you in the waiting room, and fucking as soon as you walk through that room, there's a fucking gold plaque or like, you know, fucking huge ass plaque for 75 million copies sold to Regulators, and then right under it was just water bottles and ramen.
That's
you know
funny,
what I mean?
yeah.
Normal ass dude, like he just be living in the studio, and I was like, damn, like this shit is fucking beautiful. Like never thought I'd be in this moment. You know what I mean?
Was he your
shit.
biggest inspiration? Like when you first started getting into rap and shit?
Definitely was one of them heavy hitters. Because I've always been a Biggie fan though. You know what I mean?
Oh, for
Biggie
sure.
really is the one who is like, oh man, he just be eating. You know what I mean? He be eating that shit. Like fucking, he be snapping.
What's your favorite Biggie Smalls song?
What's Beef?
That's a banger.
Yeah, What's Beef or fucking, ironically, Suicidal Thoughts. That's a banger.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for
But
sure.
He
Yeah.
snapped on that shit. He's so good at storytelling.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely one of the goats. I mean, that's undeniable for sure.
Tech
bro.
Nine was definitely the one who made me want to go like underground rap though.
Got
Sure.
you.
I can
Yeah,
see that.
because bro, like he was one of them. You know what I mean? It just sounded like a fucking gun spitting. You know what I mean? Shit was like fucking
His own flow.
Yeah, exactly. So fucking, and he was independent. He wasn't
for
signed
sure.
to a label. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Are you independent?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah,
I like that.
fucking trying to start my own shit right now. But I'm also open to signing labels because now, again, I was on that fuck labels, I'm independent shit whenever I was like, you know, first earlier part of my career. But now I'm at a point where it's like any stepping stone will help. You know what I mean? Fucking, because we got our foot in the door. We just need to jump through the fucking door.
You don't
know
want
what I
to
mean?
turn opportunity away. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
if it's a stepping stone, like, and if, again, we smart now. You know what I mean? We know how to like have lawyers read over this shit. So it's like if I know I'm not gonna be taken advantage of, fuck it. It's a stepping stone. Let's use it. You know what I mean?
100%.
Fucking I'm open. Yeah, type shit. So but if not, then we starting a label.
Yeah.
So fucking
I like it.
Yeah, no, it's independent until then.
I would like to introduce a new segment to this podcast. It's the
All
first
right,
ever
let's get
time
it.
we've done this segment before. It's called What Do You Mean By That? So a few episodes back, this was, God, I mean, I think it was Skeet McFlurry's episode. Joey brought up a song lyric by him and asked him, what do you mean by that? And just the way that he reacted to it and the way that he kind of responded was just, I was like, we have to make this a segment eventually. But we haven't had any music artists on this pod. I mean, it's been like at least 4 or 5 episodes. I keep, every time a music artist comes on, I forget to, like, I don't think about it, you know? And then we'll have like a break and it'll be like 4 or 5 other different, you know, professions. And so, having you in today, I was like, we got to make sure we do. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
So this week, Joey has chosen some lyrics to ask you, what do you mean by that?
Oh, God.
I have one set of lyrics.
Let's see.
Okay, this one, I can't remember the song, but it's, you said, I knew it hurt when your mom gave birth to a bitch and a bastard.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly how it sounds. It's so fucking, if your mom gave birth to a bitch and a bastard, that means your dad not there. And you a bitch. You know what I mean?
Are you mad at somebody?
No, it was a hard ass bar. I was writing and it was just like, oh no, that's a line.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Fucking, cause like, I can't remember how it came back, cause that song was like 2019, 2018.
Oh,
you know what I
word,
mean? So
okay.
fucking, but that's funny that line stuck out. So fucking, that's like one of my favorite lines.
What song was it?
Billy Uchiha.
Billy Uchiha.
Yeah, fucking, that shit was hilarious. Bet your mother gave birth to a bitch and a bastard. I was like, damn, that's hard.
That's me.
You know what I mean?
If somebody said that to me, I'm like, man.
And that's what I was going for. I was like, bro, if someone heard this, they'd be like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that kind of hurt.
You really said that?
Yeah, like, oh, man, you didn't have to take it that far. But no, I wasn't aimed at anybody particular. They would know.
If you had to create a genre for yourself, describe it in 3 words.
What, genre of music or just genre?
Like
in general?
your own genre that you put out there. Obviously, it's like it's a branch of hip hop.
Yeah, it's like a punk rock hip hop type.
Yeah, that's
shit.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's 4 words.
Which ironically, I don't be doing.
True
no,
facts.
like,
I know, but the
Saying
hip hop,
that's
it has like the line. So I don't know if that counts as like 2 separate words exactly, but
I hear you.
yeah.
you know what I mean. That's close.
I hear you.
Punk rock rap.
Punk rock rap?
There we go. Now that's 3 words.
Punk rap.
But
That's
that's, only
2
2.
Oh yeah. True. Oh yeah, or skate rap.
That's only 2 as well.
Skate rap trap.
Skate rap trap. Skate rap.
Yeah, that's cool.
So shit.
That's perfect.
Fucking.
Who's number 1 on your playlist right now?
Oof.
Who are you bumping when you're at the skate park? Do you still skate, by the way? Or are you okay?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. No.
Can you do a kickflip?
yeah. I can
Do a
kickflip. But it's funny though, because anytime I see people on a board, that's the first thing I want to say, and it's just funny because I know like you can usually tell if they skate or not. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those things that automatically everybody always like looks at you. You know what I
Eric
mean?
Costin started that trend, wasn't
Oh,
it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever
because he was
started
giving
it.
out boards.
Yeah, it was
that shit
so
hard.
funny. Yeah, that was
shit
a
hard.
great trend, bro. And
Yeah.
now, I mean,
Great marketing.
We did that when we were in Asheville. We drove by a skate park and we were going to give out merch to people just
That's
like
fire.
promoting the pod. And then we drove by and there was like 3 kids out there. And we're like, do a kickflip. Of course, none of them land the fucking kickflip. We
yeah.
still throw the merch. We're like,
Yeah.
whatever, bro. It's just funny to see it.
You know what's embarrassing?
What?
When I skate, I push with my front foot.
He's Mongo.
Oh yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
how? Okay,
I don't skate. I'm not a skater.
So you skate a lot, like
Yeah.
because I've seen videos of you and like you're doing a bunch of crazy shit. For
Yeah,
sure.
I gotta stay active. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Fucking don't want to let my bones go to waste type shit.
For
Like,
sure, for sure. Do you how bad is it when you see somebody like what is your first impression when you see somebody pushing Mongo? They trash as fuck. Just say it, bro.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, you sorry as fuck.
It's about the same as seeing somebody hold their trucks. You know what I mean? They're bored by their
Damn,
truck.
that
I'd be
hurts.
like,
That
you can't do
fucking
that
hurts.
either?
no.
Damn.
Gotta hold that shit by the
You know
grip.
that woman pulling out hold the trucks for his entire life.
I have both trucks in my hand.
Oh God! No.
Oh, that is amazing.
That shit. They won't say it to your face, but they'll be behind the scenes. They'll be like,
I will say this:
they
when
flaming.
I'm never going to the skate park again.
I skated as a kid, and I probably skated for like maybe 6 or 8 years or some shit. You know,
Yeah.
just like for a short period of time when I was a kid. And I started off pushing Mongo.
Yeah.
But I couldn't
I did
stand
too,
to
though.
look at like a video myself.
Yeah.
And learning to push with your back foot is actually very difficult.
I
Like,
can't do it. I've
Yeah.
tried.
It takes time, bro.
I will say it does help skating switch. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Oh, word.
now you're already good at pushing off with that foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
True.
but I just had to like rewire that part of my brain. I only push Mongo for because like my homies and my older brother would only let me push Mongo for like until I learned how to kickflip. You know what I mean? They're like, all right, now you're doing like, You got to cut that shit out. You push with your back foot. You know what I mean?
And plus,
So
like, the videos, like, I couldn't stand to look at a video of myself skating. I'm
yeah,
like,
it just
so
looked funky.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
look
really
like I have
nerdy.
no
All right,
brain.
chill.
Like, and I'm
Damn.
super.
Okay, all right. Fuck. I'm right here. Holy shit. I will never touch a skateboard again.
Joey, he definitely. I mean, he's not like the type of guy at the skate park where you're trying to dodge him and he's just like in everybody's way and shit. Joey's actually he's raw at skating, but it's
that's good.
But
Like,
it's
I
just,
can do it.
His one flaw is just that he pushes Mulgo, and so I'm like, I kind of gotta clown him when he's doing it.
Yeah, it's mandatory.
Yeah, no,
it's just funny though because it's like it's one of those things where it's like it's not serious, but it's
goofy. I know it is.
It's
I
just
know.
funny. You know what I mean?
What is your favorite part of the music process and everything like that? Like you mentioned earlier, it was an outlet and a way for you to kind of get through trauma and things like that. But is there a specific part that like you actually thoroughly enjoy? Like, is it being in the studio just like with the homies, or is it?
Oh yeah, but honestly, a lot of the times if we all in the lab, ain't shit getting done.
Facts.
You know what I mean? All smoking, drinking, joking. You know what I mean? So fucking unless like we serious. Like usually if I'll have a verse ready for the boys, you know what I mean? And like, I'll be like, all right, y'all slide through. Like, I just wrote this shit, you know what I mean? I'm recording it right now. And then it gives them a reason to start writing and whatnot. But if we just all start off fresh on a beat and like nobody got shit wrote, ain't shit getting done.
Yeah.
Type shit. But my favorite process would just be really, a lot of the shit I write is like just in my bed at night. You know what I
Really?
mean?
Okay.
Fucking like, me and my fiance got like our own little routine, you know what I mean? So fucking we just sit in the bed, smoke 2 woods, and then fucking either on the first wood, I'm either fucking, scrolling or some shit or like working on a song. And then second wood is usually whenever I put my phone off, you know what I mean? We getting ready for bed type shit. Usually watching some crazy shit though at night.
2 woods every night.
Every
What
night.
is that, like 30, 45 minute process?
Yeah, about. Yeah, it's like 2 episodes of a TV show.
How long has
Exactly. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's how we measure time now. Is
I
how many
like that.
blunts is it?
Facts. That's good. Is how long has that been the nightly routine? The process?
7 years.
No way.
Yeah, 7 years. Fuck it. Every
Do you think
night.
it would be difficult to fall asleep if you didn't have those 2 woods?
It is on tour, you know what I mean? Fucking, it's just difficult falling asleep because, sometimes, like, she's not with me because, like, she got to run the house, you know what I mean? Fucking, she got her business, she running and whatnot, and then we got animals, so, like, I'll just be fucking, I'll smoke a wood outside, like, of the hotel and whatnot if we're staying at a hotel, and then I just turn on the, like, TV, but every time I'm like,
I want that last
and then,
one.
yeah, I'll be, like, wanting to call her, but, like, 9 times out of 10, we're on the West Coast, so it's, like, a 2-hour difference. You know what I mean? So
Word.
it'd be like 12 over there, it's 2 over here. There's 3 over here. You know what I mean? So fucking, she'd be slumped. I'd be, just smoke this blunt. And I'd just be sitting there all excited. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, the show's always fun and whatnot. So I'd be like, man.
Well, technically, if
Then
you're
I-
not splitting the blunt with somebody, then it kind of is like 2 blunts.
It technically is, yeah. It do be
Still
hit.
just one blunt.
Not in a bad way. It is just
It
one
is
blunt.
still just one.
But if you think about the amount of smoke intake,
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
depending on if she's holding her weight and smoking as much as you,
Oh, she do. She definitely do.
I feel like that's the way it's got to be.
It's got to be.
Perfect
Yeah, no,
match.
it wasn't like that at first. She didn't smoke as much at first, but now certified steamroller. We'll say. I was gonna say something else, but it could have came out fucking hilarious.
So I want to get into one last segment before I got a few more questions I want to ask him, but I don't want to forget about this segment. It's Joey's top 3.
Why would you forget about
Well, last episode we got close,
it? No,
brother. We got close.
I would never forget about it.
I don't
It's
know.
my
We were
segment.
getting last episode was we were definitely getting close because when the conversation's hot and we get in that mode, it's like sometimes segments skip through.
All right, Joey's top 3.
Joey's top 3.
The topic today is Caucasian music artists. I was gonna say rappers, but I want to keep it more.
just all around.
Yeah, because there's somebody that I hope you say.
A Caucasan.
Yeah.
A Caucasan rapper. No, I'm just joking.
So Caucasian
Music artist.
Okay, any music
Yeah,
artist.
yeah.
Okay, see, but then that's like
Are we talking about singular artists?
Okay, no, hold on.
as a
No,
band?
no, I hear you. No, let's
Like,
do Caucasian rappers because
Yeah.
it needs to be a little more specific.
yeah, like dude, you've got all country.
I know,
the
yeah,
whole
true,
country.
true,
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 I mean,
true.
there's like, I'm not proud of it. It's just like fuck,
I
dude.
know. Okay, rappers.
Okay, Caucasian rappers.
Caucasian rappers.
Fuck it.
I got my 3.
Top 3 right now. Bones for sure.
Word.
Bones be snapping. Fucking, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Marlon Craft.
Hell no.
Bro, he's from New York. He just got a feature from Method Man. Oh, bro, that's just a banger. You know what I mean? He can rap. You know what I mean? Like, because I fuck with a lot of artists that can, like, really rap. Because, like, some of these rappers, especially white rappers, they're all goofballs. You know what I mean? Like, where they just be on that, like, that cringe shit. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So fucking, but, like, yeah, Bones, fucking Marlon Craft, like,
That last spot.
that last spot. I'm like, what?
All time. You got all time.
I'm like, what other white rapper do I listen to?
Or that you respect. You don't even have to listen to them. Just somebody that you know has done their shit.
Respect.
Because I haven't known.
You can say Eminem. Like
you could say
Right.
No, I never really bumped Eminem like that.
I fuck with old
I
Eminem.
respect him.
I fuck with old Eminem.
I respect him, but like,
I would have thought you
You
would.
could say Eminem. You're so funny.
Damn.
You're gonna
mean,
hate my list.
Yellow Wolf.
I know. I was gonna say he's
Yellow
gonna
Wolf used to
do
snap
my
back in the
list.
day.
It's so fucking.
I don't know if y'all ever fuck with Yellow Wolf.
I've heard of Yellow Wolf.
He skated.
yeah.
He was actually on.
I've heard of
He
him.
was on Eminem shit, but I used to fuck with him because he actually skated. You know what I mean?
True.
Because I love whenever like a rapper, if they skate and they actually skate.
So
and
what about BLP Kosher, bro?
Right, yeah, he popping right now. I be forgetting he's white. I can't lie.
I was gonna say like
I
BLP
be-
Kosher, bro. He skates and shit. I thought
Nah,
he was
he's
gonna be higher
good.
on your, yeah, he's
Nah,
raw.
He's good. Yeah, I just be forgetting he's white.
Yeah,
you know what
facts,
I mean?
facts.
Fucking, he be sliding.
He does, dude. He's got some songs where I'm like, that shit go.
Definitely. Yeah, no, he on the list.
Shout out BLP Kosher. Would love to get you on the pod with him. That'd be
Oh, yeah.
so hard.
Love to get you on the feature.
So Joey, you want me to go first?
I guess. I don't even want to say mine.
All right. So number one, I'm gonna go Mac Miller.
See,
I be
is he
forgetting
a
about
rapper?
Is he like an all time rapper? Is that what we're talking about?
Mac's a rapper.
I'd say
Okay,
he's a rapper,
yeah.
but like
Okay,
old
bet.
Mac Miller. Like to be honest, bro, like I don't even really know a lot of the like new, like the well, no,
I want to make clear that
but you know, like
I want to make
older
clear
dude.
that's the sole reason I said Caucasian artist, because I wanted you to say Mac Miller.
Yeah.
I need Mac Miller to
I
get
fuck
brought
with
up.
Mac Miller. I respect him.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, like when you're dude growing up, like I
Yeah,
was
you-
bumping Mac Miller all day.
that shit was
dude.
lit. Fucking Kool-Aid and frozen pizza. You know what I mean? Those are all
For
classics
sure.
and shit. And then like he be snapping on the features, bro. My favorite tape he did was what's it called? He was going half and half with fucking. It sounded like a loony tape almost.
Song or album?
No, it's a whole tape. Delusional Thomas.
Not
That whole tape is fire, bro. It's like him talking, like he like twisted his vocals to where it's like either
is that
like,
old Mac or new
Yeah,
Mac?
it's like old Mac.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
like it's like an old tape. It's like lower. It's
gotta
got
check that
like
out.
a
Yeah.
lower frequency and then higher or like lower pitch and higher pitch on his voice. So like it don't be sounding like him. It be sounding like he's featured on his own song.
Damn,
Or
bro,
shit,
we need to
shit's
check that
crazy.
out.
Yeah,
We need-
shit's fire. It's like 10 songs, I think. Some shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah, that tape was fire.
What's
Okay,
it called?
Delusional Thomas.
Delusional.
Yeah, I be
Thomas.
forgetting about that shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Access my memory, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit I've been listening to lately is fucking, like, you know, I be running back a lot of Nip, you know what I mean? Nipsey Hussle,
For sure.
fucking Young Dolph, you know what I mean? R.I.P. Both-
R.I.P.
Dude, I
Both
fuck
them boys were so ahead of their time, you know what I
Young
mean?
Dolph is a favorite for me.
Bro, hands down, Freddie Gibbs. He be
100
snapping.
shots,
But
bro.
I don't know if y'all seen that shit that just came out with Freddie Gibbs. Fucking, I think one of the chicks he was messing with just fucking posted a picture on Valentine's Day. Him like fucking spreading his butt cheeks to the camera. I was like,
Oh, no.
hell no.
Oh,
Hell
God.
to the no type shit.
Career over.
Yeah,
that
no,
hurts.
and he owned that shit. I was
Oh,
like,
that hurts. I mean, you got to. If it's on the internet at that point, like you got no choice.
He
Brother.
owns a freaky shit.
That's
I can't go
crazy.
that way. Hell no.
I think my top three: Mac Miller, BLP, and old Jack Harlow. Like old Jack Harlow. Like all of his new stuff, it's okay, but it's too mainstream for me. Like I don't listen to a lot of his new shit like that. But like, dude, with some of his older tapes, he's got a song where it's I think it's Sundown. Shit goes hard, bro. And then there's Walk in the Park. He's got some older ones that should be hitting.
Fuck yeah.
So, Joey, top three. You don't like Jack Harlow? The reaction I'm getting out of you is
No,
not
yeah,
very
Yeah, I
good.
can't lie.
I'm
I
trying
was
to-
never really a big fan of Harlow.
I'm trying to think
Word.
really hard on my white rappers because I do not listen to them, honestly. Like, I'm gonna say Mac Miller. Obviously, I love Mac Miller. I didn't think he'd be in a rapping category, but shout out Mac Miller, RP. I guess like Eminem, you know, because
Eminem's
he
him,
deserves
Eminem's
it.
him.
Like, he's got it, you know. And then, I hate to say it, don't fucking ever bring this up again. I know it's going to be on the internet. And I swear I change the song every time it comes on.
This is insane.
But he sounds good. Oh, fuck. Logic. I hate to say it. He just, the flow, you know, the flow. Tell me he doesn't have a flow.
Look, I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't go
He's
lie
got a
either.
flow.
Look, toast his ass. Do it.
No, he did snap on the 2013 XXL freshman with Dizzy Wright.
Like, I'm not going to
Dizzy
say.
Wright's that boy.
OG.
I fuck with Dizzy Wright,
Yeah,
bro.
Dizzy Wright snap.
I don't listen to him. He's not on my playlist, but if I'm thinking of white
Bro's just
rappers,
picking- Bro's just
Logic
picking.
comes into my head because like I've heard his flow. I've heard some good flow, but I don't listen to him. I don't listen to white rappers.
No, I feel that.
That was a good top three.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't
I mean,
bad.
I can't
it
even
was-
think of like what other white rappers are there? Like mainstream white rappers.
Yeah, I mean, I probably got like.
See,
dude. I
don't
mean,
listen
honorable
to a lot
mention.
of, mainstream.
Have you ever heard of Trevor Spitta?
Uh-uh.
Trevor Spitta, I think he's from like New Jersey. I've been listening to him a lot. He's actually raw, bro. He's got a couple that are just, you know, it's
I'm
not
gonna
every
get
song.
clowned so hard.
You are about to get clowned like a motherfucker.
That's crazy. I can't believe I said that.
yeah.
There's a few like South
y'all
Florida
go
rappers
ahead
I fuck
and
with.
drop them comments now. We ready?
There's a few South Florida rappers I fuck with, but ain't getting no shout out because
No. Fuck that. Fuck that. If you know, you know.
if you know, you know. Shout out my brother Ichabod though.
A couple more things I want to ask you before we get out of here.
Yeah.
New music on the way. Obviously, Open Shop is coming, but
Open Shop's coming. I got a track with Speak. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. He's from California and Mexico. Like he be bouncing back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
word, okay.
But me and him about to drop a song called Control after that, and then I am dropping the project Failed to Load on my birthday.
Okay,
and
bet.
then I got quite a few other tracks that I'm gonna drop. You know what I mean? Issa Gold when that shit gets fucking, and then the Danny Towers feature. I don't know if y'all fuck with Danny Towers. When that feature come in, I'm dropping that bitch immediately.
okay, bet.
Yeah, immediately type shit. Fucking that bitch gonna go crazy.
What do you think your biggest tip would be for like younger artists to get their numbers up on Spotify and shit, bro? And I mean, also like your obviously music videos help.
Yeah,
like your music videos doing
help,
well.
but also a lot of people waste money on shit that like shouldn't be wasted on. You know what I mean? So like, if you think granted, you do you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're gonna make your own decision at the end of the day. But like some artists will shoot a music video for like their favorite song, but the crowd will fuck with one of their other songs, and it's like, oh, you should have shot that.
It's like wasted effort.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So fucking, it's like trial and error, but really just stay consistent, and then like
know your audience.
know your audience. Don't buy numbers. It's so easy to get lost in the sauce, and like people nowadays, they only want to, not just nowadays, it's always been like this, but like people only want to fuck with you if you got something going on. You know what I mean? So fucking, you don't want them fans. You want the genuine people who was like, nah, I've been a day one from the start. You know what I mean?
for
fucking,
sure.
That way they're going to share it to their friends. They're going to buy the merch. You know what I mean? They're going to come to a show. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, and then like constant contact. You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily constant contact, but like check in with your fans. You know what I mean? Like, leave that communication open because like, we're all human. But also, you can't really be messaging every fan. You know what I mean?
No,
Because
for
there's
sure.
the crazy people. You know what I mean? That ruin it. But like, then there's like people who genuinely need help, and they're like, "Hey, bro, like, I just need a little bit of advice." You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
Or an open ear, and you know what I mean? So fucking, I try to provide that in like almost like a safe space, but that makes them fucking want to be an actual supporter. More,
No, for sure.
More than just a fan, but they're like, no, like they know the character.
Does that
was
happen
gonna
to you
say.
a lot? Like people reaching out, like
Yeah.
really?
I be getting, bro, I'll have some random DMs, and I'm like, what are y'all, like, I can't do nothing about this. Why
What's
you,
the craziest DM you've ever got?
That shit was so funny. I wish I knew.
I know, me too.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought this up. It was meant to be because I just remembered about this shit earlier. Bro, on my birthday last year, shit you not, bro, one of my homies, I ain't finna air him out. fucking sent me his, and like people talk. Mm-hmm. He a swinger. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Word. He be on that shit. You know what I mean? Bro sent me, it's a midnight. I'm expecting a happy birthday. Sent me a picture of his wife, full blown, fucking spread out butt naked. I would literally looked at my wife or my fiance, and I was like, I don't know what to this shit just freaked me the fuck out.
This ain't your fault.
Yeah. I was like, babe, you see, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, that shit was fucking hilarious. But no, there's been some other crazy ass DMs, bro. One kid asked me if I could, like, if he could borrow, he was like, do you know anyone that with like a social security number I could use? Like, I'm underage. I'm like 17. My mom, like, she's getting kicked out of her crib and whatnot. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
What kind of question is that? You know what I mean? Or like, people be like, yeah, man, my brother just got locked up. Like, and?
Okay.
Why you you just telling me this or what? Like, you know what I mean? But like, it just be fucking, there's some wild ones. There's too many wild ones to where I'm like, people have the audacity to say this shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is, I would never in my life say that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's hard for me to understand why you saying this shit. Like, it's just funny.
I like it, bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I'm glad I asked that question.
Yeah, no, that one got me because I completely forgot about it, and it just made me fucking laugh.
That's funny.
That shit was funny.
Before we get out of here, one thing that I did want to mention was, did you go through any periods like throughout your career where you like received a ton of hate or anything like that, or you kind of like struggled to find your lane or whatever? Because I feel like with a lot of artists, especially like you've been doing this shit for 12 years, bro. Like,
I wouldn't necessarily say hate. I've definitely had some run-ins with quite a little few people who just like, I've had people walk up and be like, bro, I didn't want to like fuck with your set just because of the way I look, you know what I mean? And then they'll be like, bro, I had no option, like I fuck with you, and I'm like, A, why are you telling me this? But B, I'm glad you fuck with me, you know what I mean? Type shit, like. But
could have left the first part out.
You know what I mean?
You are a very, unique individual, like not just with the way that you make music and everything.
Yeah.
Like, first off, the genre, there's guys out there that sound like
pretty similar, you know what I mean?
Yeah, similar.
You can box me into like the Suicide Boys genre. I get that a lot, you know what I mean? Fucking
sure, a little bit for
more so like the old school shit and whatnot, like Denzel Curry and whatnot, which love all them boys, you know what I mean? Fucking all great musicians.
I don't even think that's like that. That's not even that big of a diss, honestly, to be grouped with those guys.
Yeah, I'm more taking of like that's my lane. You know what I mean? Because like,
but I like how you own it. You got the grill. You could keep the hair long. No tattoos. Like just you, bro.
I just keep it authentic. But the ones who usually don't like me, there's something within themselves that they don't like.
For sure.
And like a lot of people will say that, like if you talk to anybody about me, they're like, no, like if you got a problem with Billy, like there's something seriously wrong. You know what I mean? Type shit. Because I'm usually a pretty friendly dude. You know what I mean? I'm easy to get along with. You know what I mean?
You have been today, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like fucking, and no matter the circumstances, you can catch me fucking again like at the bar or some shit, and I'll be like, yeah, let's take a shot. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like should just be, I'm just here to have a good time.
No, you're a cool motherfucker, and we actually have some really dope mutual friends.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to shout out anyone crazy on here, but like definitely got to shout out Chris Jolly.
Shout out Chris Jolly.
There's a bunch of people that like, whenever we made this connection, you won the giveaway, and I was like checking out your page. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Like we should already be friends at this point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Shit. No, it's one of those things where again I feel you, where it's like it gotta happen organically.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm very. Me and Joey are very picky and very particular over who we have on the show. Especially like we tell one of the things that we say every episode is that episodes get better every single week.
Yeah,
and we want that to be the truth.
You got to.
And so I'm really glad that you came on at the time that you came on. You know what I mean? We had. The motion over the past few months has definitely been a lot bigger than what it usually has been.
Y'all picking up.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
bro.
I've been watching all that shit. You know what I mean? It's nice.
Thank you, bro.
I love seeing like.
Shout out Curtis Williams as well. That's another
Curtis.
mutual friend.
He's actually how I found out about you guys. Like his interview when he posted that, and then I seen, you know what I mean, that y'all was here in Jackson. I was like, what the fuck? Like I gotta start following these guys. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Yeah, shout out Curtis for sure. He's a fucking legend. Yeah. But no, dude. Honestly, it's been an honor having you on the show. Like,
it's been wonderful.
You just keep doing you, man. Seriously, the journey,
the
growth is going fucking. I mean, you're the motion man right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying.
So keep doing your thing. Live shows.
Tours coming up. You about to see them tour dates dropping. And then right now I got 412 at Kona Skate Park. We're doing 10K Duncan, and then I got a show in North Hollywood. It's like near LA, fucking on 420.
Oh, that's
like
dope.
at a dispensary. Oh, this shit's lit. Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna be
word.
my first 420 in Cali.
It's on a Saturday too. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
bro, it's lit. You know what I mean? I'm excited. And then tours in May.
That's awesome.
And then the
dude.
birthday bash is right after tour, June 9th at Underbelly.
So y'all got a lot of opportunities to come see Billy Winfield.
Yeah,
man.
and
So,
if we need openers, so
word.
young
Young artists, hit them up. Yeah, for sure.
If you want to be a part of the show, part of the movement, holla at me.
You mentioned behind the scenes that you're the guy to get things done in Jacksonville, man. So,
Yeah, I mean-
shout out to you, bro.
I'll be trying, man, and especially if you good on my end and we have a genuine connection, I will try everything in my career to help further you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Type
fuck with
shit.
that.
Because like any of us could blow up. And if one of us eat, we all eat. You know what I
Facts,
mean?
bro.
Type shit. Teamwork make the dream work. So fucking
Community over competition.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
big thing in Jacksonville.
yeah, people are so focused on the competition, and it's not a competition, bro. We could all get. There's so much money in this world. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we could all get this money.
Yeah, I love, especially like meeting other podcasters. I kind of feel that same way, man. Like sometimes there's a little bit of like bad blood there. Like you don't want to like say too much or do this
Yeah.
or that. But in reality, bro, it's like I love talking to other
Relax.
podcasters
Yeah.
because
It's fun. You know what I mean?
When-
I can imagine with y'all got
Oh,
all
for-
the shit you want to talk about.
yeah, and it's really cool how you could still be in the same genre as someone, but saying totally different shit. Same
Yeah.
thing with music, same thing with fucking podcasting.
100%.
Like it's a totally different show. It's a totally different experience. So, dude, shout out to you. You're honestly your own vibe. You
I
really
appreciate
are,
it.
bro.
I appreciate it.
And you never know what you're going to get out of a guest. And I'm super pleased with this experience, dude. You're such a dope individual, and I'm honestly so stoked you won that giveaway.
Yeah, dude, it was love. You know what I mean? Fucking a lot of the out of state fans is what made that shit happen. They fucking was tagging me left and right. I was like, all right, let me go.
Yeah, I was when we were writing the entries, I had to put Billy Winfield on so many
I
of those
know.
fucking things.
There
I was
was-
sitting
that
there,
shit
I'm like
was
going through Billy
crazy.
Winfield.
Bro, it's so funny because when I was in the live watching it, I'm not that type of dude, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
in my head, I was like, I won this shit. You know what I mean? And I almost commented it in the live, but that's bad juju. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't, and then right after, you were like, it's Billy. I was like, yep, fucking
yeah, I think there was 650 comments, but 1,100 like total entries because people post on their story and shit.
Yeah.
And so I'd have to like go every time someone would post a story, I'd have to like mark it in my notes thing and just be like making sure that everyone gets credit
Yeah.
for shit. And dude, I mean, literally I could like your name, I didn't even feel like I was writing it correctly by like the 150th fucking entry.
That
I'm like
type of
sitting there.
shit.
But so no, thanks again for just bringing the traction to the platform and just dude honestly coming on the platform. Seriously,
I'm
it's-
happy to be here, and I will be back.
a
Type
hun-
shit.
for sure, bro, for sure. Where can people stream your music?
Anywhere. Alexa, play Billy Winfield. No type shit. No, literally fucking Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Deezer, Tweezer. No. All the other ones that DistroKid be sending
Fuck
to.
yeah,
We
dude.
on all
Yeah.
that. Pandora. We on Pandora. You know what I mean?
Straight
that
up.
shit's crazy. But fucking, yeah, YouTube, all that shit.
Straight up, bro. I
Good
love
shit.
it. And then where can people follow you?
Billy_Winfield. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and fucking TikTok, fucking YouTube, all that shit.
Straight up, bro.
We on all of it. Just Billy_Winfield. Keep it simple on everything.
Love it, man. Is that your real name? Final question.
My real name is not. I'm gonna leak the government.
No, are you sure? Are you sure?
I leaked the first part.
Okay,
My real name is Samuel.
Okay.
Sam.
word.
Yeah, Sam I am. That's what I grew up with.
How did you get the name Billy Winfield?
So shout out Billy Marks. That again was my favorite pro skateboarder growing up, and fucking I put Billy Marks as in like my favorite skateboarder, and then Jules Winfield, the role Samuel Jackson plays in. It used to be my favorite movie, Pulp Fiction.
Oh, word.
So it came out to Billy Winfield. You know what I
That's
mean?
cool.
And
Sounds
I was
good.
like 16 when I wrote that shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because I was like. It was around the time where like names were like starting to be like Kendrick Lamar or fucking, you know what I mean? Like not some crazy shit with numbers in it, or you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, I just,
Lil Wayne or
yeah,
like Lil
or with
something.
Lil or Young, you know
yeah.
what I mean? So I was like, let me do Billy Winfield, and then everyone thinks my name is Billy, and then it's,
I thought your name was
bro,
Billy.
it
I
blows
thought your name was
people's
Billy.
mind. Some of her family out of state, they still don't know my actual name is Samuel. You know what I mean? Because like on
That's
every
funny.
platform, you'll just find Billy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So fucking that shit's hilarious to me when they'll be like, so Billy,
You kind of
how
like
doing?
adopted the name over time. Like
Yeah.
now he's just Billy.
Yeah,
and I
it-
like it, dude. I'm
it
sure.
became a persona.
Yeah, and I mean that's honestly, if you were to see any of these other people like fucking Lil Uzi Vert or whoever it is, you're calling him Lil Uzi. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like you got to own it if you're gonna have it for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
And,
they just call me Billy.
You do a great job, bro. It was honestly an honor to have you on the show.
It was an honor being here.
Any
man.
last words, Joey?
No, I mean, I see you. You're doing great. Keep doing your shit. I mean, Appreciate you for coming on this.
I appreciate y'all. Definitely keep doing your thing as well. You know what I mean? For y'all
Appreciate
putting
that.
on for the city.
Dude, I appreciate that a lot, man. We're trying to show all the talent that's in Jacksonville to the world, man.
Y'all
Not a lot of
definitely put me on to quite a few people, you know what I mean? I'll be watching y'all's podcast and I'm like, damn, I didn't even, fucking know who this person was, but they in the city making movement. And I'm usually pretty good with keeping up with who's, doing shit behind the scenes and whatnot. So, like, whenever, like, I be finding new people, I'm like, damn, this is beautiful. It inspires me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, damn. Because, again, it's not a competition.
No, I appreciate that. We definitely, sometimes we get surprised ourselves. Like, we'll have somebody on here and we're like, you know that they got motion, they're doing their thing, but then they get on here and they start telling their story about everything that's happened. And I'm like, you've had motion for a while. I've just been blind. But Jacksonville's such a big city, right? So many people are out there. And, I feel like we've honestly just kind of scratched the surface with this shit, man. I feel like there's so much more to go out there and find. So we're excited.
Part 2 coming soon.
Oh, no doubt, bro. No doubt. Season 3 is right around the corner, man. So get ready. As always, y'all, episodes get better every single week. Boys, we are out.
Peace.
Peace.